the next phase of growth for Snapdeal?
There are really three parts to our business. There's the demand side, there's the supply side, and then there's the technology platform in the middle. On the demand side, most of the growth is going to be dominated by growth in mobile commerce, where we've seen about a 20 times growth in the last 12 months, and I think that's going to continue propelling the demand side. On the supply side, it's the growth in small businesses who are moving online to supply locally and sell nationally, who are going to propel our growth. Where our aim is in the next 12 months, we want to have about 100,000 businesses on board. And then the middle connecting between the connecting tissue between the demand side and the supply side is the technology, where we are investing pretty heavily in payments, in payments technology, in mobile technology, as well as in logistics and supply chain technology.
Why is speed and tenacity so important in your business?
E-commerce is a very, very dynamic business. If you look at businesses which have been around for nearly 20 years now in e-commerce, they are still evolving really, really fast. And there's always new stuff that they keep launching in terms of some companies are launching phones, e-commerce companies are launching phones and tablets and other cloud services globally. It's a really dynamic space, and which is why it's important to stay a few steps ahead of the market. But it doesn't necessarily mean that you do everything that everyone else does. You have to find what is your sweet spot, what is it that your company is good at, and be the best at that.
Now, some of the other e-commerce companies are launching their own private labels. Do you have any plans of doing anything like that in the coming future?
Look, we do not compete with our merchants, our business partners. We want them to be successful, because only if our ecosystem is successful will we be successful. We work very closely with a lot of brands and upcoming labels in giving them a lot of analytics about how can they design products that consumers want in India. And we help them create private labels for themselves as compared to being the brand owner ourselves. So we would never compete with them by creating our own private labels.
What about your mobile strategy? How are you evolving your mobile strategy since so many Indians are now shopping via the mobile?
Yeah, so almost 60% of all our orders are now coming over mobile phones. 1 year ago, that number was 5%. So it's growing really, really fast. I think this is one of those things that is being largely propelled significantly by just a macro trend of mobile internet taking off in India. But of course, we've spent a lot of energy on the technology side to create performance-based assets. So our mobile site or our apps are constantly very highly rated. And that's what, and the reason for that is largely because they are very high performance. May not have all the features that a website may offer, but they are very effective for the purpose of a mobile shopper.
Okay, and what are lastly your innovations that you're doing in technology and supply chain?
So in addition to launching a program which we called Snapdeal Plus, which is, we've created a large network of fulfillment centers across 15 cities, which will expand to 30 cities across the country, where our merchants can leave their products in our fulfillment centers, from where after the product gets sold, it gets shipped out within 120 minutes. So and similarly, we are providing a lot of analytics to our sellers in terms of replenishment of inventories, predicting future demand, and hence their own buying can be more intelligent. So there are many things that we are doing with our sellers. In addition, we're doing a lot of work with our 3PL, third-party logistics partners, in terms of predicting demand across lanes, so that they can resource up and build enough capacity to manage the increase in packets. Okay, and lastly,
what do you like shopping online? What do you shop for?
Well, I shop on Snapdeal. I shop a lot for home decor items, because we have such a large assortment of lakhs of products, and every day I discover new products that I never thought were available otherwise. This could range from buying glow in dark wall stickers that I put up in my nephew's room on the walls, and he was really happy about. But I never knew such products existed.